here is, how many arguments can you have in a one-sided argument text?
Uh,
Mhm. Argue, how many arguments? It's
I don't know.
one or more.
More.
Yes, so meaning you can have one or more than one. Okay?
Okay.
Then how many point of view? So it's just single point of view. Okay, like for example in the question, do you agree or disagree? So if your only answer is just agree, then that means that it is a one-sided argument. Okay? It's
Okay.
just a single point of view. But if you say two-sided arguments, so this one, can you read this please? Oh, wait, give me a second.
Two-side
Mhm.
two-side argument test, where the writer includes one or more arguments in support of each of two different points of view.
Okay, there you go. So what happens here is that you have one or more, again, they're the same, one or more arguments, but this one has two different points of view. So let's say, for example, if the question is, if the question is, do you agree or disagree, right? Okay, I'm going to type here. So if the question is, do you agree or disagree? Okay, if your answer is both agree and disagree, like for example, let's say, is chocolate bad for the health? Okay,
Okay.
is chocolate bad for health? And so, um, for example, my answer there is I agree because having too much chocolate is not good. But I also disagree that is really bad because chocolate can give you energy.
Okay.
Okay, so that is two-sided arguments. Okay, so again, in one-sided argument, your answer is only one. Okay,
Okay.
in two-sided, your answer is two or more. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
okay, there you go. So now we're going to be, but here in this material, we're going to be focusing on one-sided argument text. Okay, just only the one-sided argument. So meaning we will not talk about the two-sided arguments yet. Okay, not yet. Okay, so let's see, hold on a second. So here, what happens is that, for example, so how about let's now go to learn the structures with explanation. Okay, are you on that page? Do you
Yes.
see it? Okay, good. So like for this example, the question is, do you agree or disagree that parents are the best teachers? So if so, that is how you're going to answer the question. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. So then next, do you think that parents are the best teachers? So with this kind of questions, this is you could only answer this with either an agree or disagree. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. So then now I wanted to write again. So before you wrote something about your thoughts about parents as being the best teachers, right?
Yes.
Okay, so now I want you to write some informations that you think that could add up to this to your answer. So I'll give you here. Can you see that part? Can you
Yes.
see this topic? Okay. So then now what you're going to do is you're going to write an outline. Okay, you're going to write something about the argument or write your answer about this question. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, so I'll give you some time to type here. Okay, then later, after you're done, we're going to check it. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. You can do it.
Can I copy the that ad?
Yeah, you can
Not,
copy
not
and then you can also add. You can also add some. Okay?
okay. Um,
You can do it.
Okay.
Okay. Are you good?
Oh, okay.
Okay, so let's see.
Okay.
Okay. So can you read it please for me? Can you read this please? I just want to check your
Oh, okay.
pronunciation.
I think parents I think parents are the best teacher because everyone can be your teacher. They can teach you the things that you don't know. Everyone has their own way to solve the problem. It's not about who's better at doing it. Parents teach you common sense, but they can teach you some rules in society. You must contact everyone.
Okay. Okay, so let's see. I think parents aren't the best teachers because everyone can be your teacher. Okay, so always there's a space, always after, period. Okay? Okay?
Okay.
Okay. So they can teach you that you don't know. Okay. How about let's say they can teach you things that you don't know. Okay. Teach
Okay.
you things. Or you can say, I think it's not things. So things is like you how you think. Okay. So this one is thing. Okay.
Okay.
That you don't know. No space. Okay, all again, space after period. Everyone has their own way to solve problem. Okay, how about we say everyone has their own way in solving a problem. Okay?
Okay.
And have their own way in solving a problem. A problem. Okay, good. And then this one space. It's not about who's better at doing it. Okay, very good. I think I like that. Yeah. Do you have any experiences in the past that you've been helped by the people that you know? Like those people who help you, or are those ones that are not your family members? Hmm. Like
Uh,
your teachers at school, or like let's say like a friend help you with a certain problem. Do you have those
yes.
experiences? Can you share those with me?
My teacher.
Mm-hmm. So what did your teacher do for you?
Um, the question about the math.
Mm-hmm. Like with school? I mean like with
Yes.
uh what do you mean like homeworks?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So well, that makes sense. So how about like a personal problem? Have you experienced a teacher helping you with a personal problem?
No.
Mm-hmm. No? Okay.
No.
Mm-hmm. So you have never experienced it?
Uh, yes.
Mm. Okay, well that is well I have experience as a teacher. I helped my students before. Like when I was a senior high school teacher, I helped some of my students. Yeah. So they came up to me and then asked me like how to deal with certain problems as a teenager. So yeah, that was for me
Okay.
because I was helping. It felt so good. Yeah. Okay, so let's see here. It's not about who's better at doing it. Parents teach you. Parents teach you common sense, but they can teach you some rules in the society. Okay, so here's the word that I will introduce to you, but they can teach you some norms. So instead of rules, how about we say norms? Okay, I'll tell you what that is later. Okay, hold on a second. In
Okay.
the society, you must contact everyone. How about we? Uh, I think it's not about contacting. How about let's say, you must take chances, or we can also say that everyone. How about let's say everyone has their own kinds of advices to offer. Is that okay?
Okay.
Okay. Everyone has their kind of advices to offer. Some kind of advices to. Okay. Okay, so now let's go now to the meaning of the word norms. So can you say it, please? Norms. Okay,
Norms.
so what is the meaning of the word norms? So are you familiar with the word normal? Okay, so
Yes.
the word normal. Okay, let's put the word here. Okay, so when we say normal, these are things that follow the norms. Okay, so basically, this when you say normal, meaning you are you are not different. Okay,
Yes.
so meaning a norm is a could be a set of traditions, could be a set of traditions, culture, culture and um, etiquette or manners. Okay,
Okay.
okay, that people follow. So sometimes, like sometimes, for example, parents couldn't really teach you. Sometimes they couldn't really teach you how to become a teenager, right? Like there are things that you have to experience as a teenager, and sometimes the parents think that you should always you should just be a good kid, right?
Yes.
True. Okay. So anyhow, okay. So could you please? Do you have any questions about the sentence? Okay. So can you
No.
please read this?
I think parents are the best teacher because everyone can be your teacher. They can teach you the thing that you don't know. Everyone has their own way in solving a problem. It's not about who's better at doing it. Parents teach you common sense, but they can teach you norms in the society. Everyone has their own kind of
Okay.
advice to
Very
offer.
good. Okay. So do you have any questions about it? Okay. So
No.
now let's go to the section focus. Okay, so now, so if we earlier we talked about the question, the title, and then how to enhance the topic. Now let's try to go to the section for the focus. So here, what we're going to do is we're going to present the writer's point of view. So in this case, the writer's point of view is preceded by a sentence that leads up and support to the writer's point of view. So just like, for example, so in your point of view, this is the point of view. Okay, so can you see it? Can you go back to the one that the paragraph that you typed? Okay, so it
Okay.
says here, so in the first one, that is the writer's point of view. Okay? Okay, and then
Okay.
like after that, after your point of view, everything just led up to some facts. Okay? Like for example, because
Okay.
you think that parents aren't the best teachers, you also think that they can also that other people teach you. teach you things that you don't know, right? So because you want to
Yes.
support your first statement. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so then now how about we go to the detail section? Okay,
Okay.
let's go to the detail section. So here, what you're going to do, can you see this? Can you see the one highlighted in yellow?
Uh, where?
On the detail section. Can you see it? Below focus.
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
yes.
So here, what happens here is that when you're writing an argumentative text or an argumentative essay, what you're going to do is just like this pattern. First, you give a general argument that applies to everyone. Next, you give an argument that relates to yourself. Like for example, here I could say general argument, I don't believe that chocolate is healthy because it contains a lot of chemicals. Okay. Okay, and then argumentative relating to self. I said that because when I eat chocolate, I get sick. For example, like that. Okay. Okay, an
Okay.
argumentative relating to today's society. For example, um, we should balance our chocolate intake. We should not eat too much chocolate so that we could help the environment. Okay? Okay, so now same topic about still about here. So this one, this question. Okay. Mm, still this question. Oh, what did I do? Okay, hold on a second. Okay, so same question. I want you to do the same pattern about making detail section. So just like this one. Okay? Okay, then I will also give you some time to write your arguments. By the way, first I forgot to tell you about that. Could you go back to the detail part? Okay, so you can see this. Most people, can you see this? Okay,
Yes.
so when we write our argumentative text in an essay form or in a paragraph form, most of the time we use firstly, secondly, and then finally. Okay, but aside from that, we can also use next, in addition, or
Okay.
furthermore, and then next. Okay. Okay, so then I will give you
Okay.
some time and then we will check after you're done. Okay, you may start now.
Okay. What is the third question?
The third one is relating to today's society. So for you, what is kind of like your advice to the society?
Uh,
Like, like for example, what is the society is going to do with your opinion? Yeah, like for example, let's go back to the topic chocolate. Okay, so for
okay.
example, an argument relating to today's society is that um, chocolate is should be eaten. It should be eaten. What do you call this? It should not be eaten all the time because we need to
Okay.
save the environment. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
remember what I told you before we continue speaking? That you should say firstly, secondly, and finally. Okay? And then also,
Okay.
I also told you to put next, in addition, furthermore, and the next. So is that okay if we're going to add those to your arguments? Would it be okay? Daddy.
First.
So yeah, so like for example here in detail section below, it says here that you should put firstly, secondly, and finally at the
Okay.
beginning of your sentences.
Okay.
Okay, so add those first and then we'll check.
Okay.
So you said there first, okay. I disagree that parents are the best teacher. Because everyone can be your teacher. Secondly, everyone has parents. Okay? So there, okay, so let's start about Mr. and finally, comma, you, okay, comma, you must learn, you must learn from everyone, including your parents, okay, comma, and then space, so that you can progress. Okay, very good. Okay, very good. Okay, so because we don't have much time, Danny, I will give you the conclusion as for your homework. Is that okay? So this will be
Okay.
your homework. So here, what you're going to do, the conclusion is the last part of our essay or our paragraph making. Okay? So that means what happens here is that you just have to repeat your point of view. The parents aren't the best teachers. Okay? Then you have to sum up the argument. Like for example, to sum it up, you can begin your conclusion with in conclusion. And then you can also use to sum it all up. Okay, so you can use these. You can
Um,
begin your sentences or your paragraph with this. Okay, are we good, Danny? Danny, hello, Danny, 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 Danny. Can you hear me?
yeah.
So this will be your homework.
Okay.
You just have to make a conclusion about the topic.
Uh,
Is that okay?
uh, it
Okay. And then we will check it on
okay.
the next meeting. Is that okay?
About my thinking.
Yeah. So do you have any more questions? Yeah.
About my thinking.
Okay. So the if you don't have any more questions, we will talk again next week. Okay. Okay.
No.
Yeah. So I'll have to say good night and talk to you next week. Bye. Oh, no, no, no. Danny, can you hear me?
Okay.
Yeah, this is.
Yes.
I'm
It's
sorry
not
about that.
clear.
So, what I was saying is that next week we will
Okay.
talk about this.